Morning, guys. How are you this morning? Well, the peninsula got its first significant snowfall of the 2020-2021 season. I went out last night down to the harbor in Sturgeon Bay, down by the museum, Maritime Museum, and took some photos during the snowstorm last night. I'll put that up here now so you can take a look at it. Turned out quite nice. I did two different things. One, I took an 8-shot panorama, and the other, I turned the camera horizontally and shot it at 16 millimeters to try to get the bridge in and try to get the John Purvis tug in all in one shot. And so I can't decide which one I like better, but yeah, it turned out to be a really nice night because it was very quiet, and of course the snow quiets everything down. But this morning, I got up nice and early, about an hour and a half before sunrise, and we're in the town of Algoma. I'll have you take a look at the shot I'm trying to frame up here. Algoma is a town just south of the Door County border in Kewaunee County, but it's still on the peninsula. And the town has suffered a bit of a, I don't know, inferiority complex, I guess, because it's not really considered part of Door County. I mean, a lot of people think anything south of the Bay Bridge is not considered Door County or considered the peninsula, but technically they're wrong. The peninsula begins about 5 miles south of here yet. So at any rate, Algoma is rather famous for its murals. And this was once a really bustling town back in the mid to late 19th century. And it doesn't get the tourists that Door County does farther up the peninsula, but it has one thing that this area is really noted for, and it's the salmon capital of the world. There's a lot of great sport fishing that takes place here. A lot of traffic on this Monday morning. Everybody getting ready to go to work, I guess. But anyway, the murals. There's about 12 murals, I guess, covering 10 different buildings here. They were painted in 2007 during a festival by a group, an organization, an international organization called the Wall Dogs. And the Wall Dogs are a group of professional sign painters and muralists from throughout the world who descend upon a town or two every year to paint murals that depict the history of the town, the people of the town, some of the industry and some of the things that the town is noted for. And of course here in Algoma, being the fishing capital of the world and kind of a considerable railroad hub back in the day, and with its Native American history, the town of Algoma actually in the Native Indian language means Timberwolf, land of the Timberwolf. There are no more Timberwolves. And the town never really prospered. It's never had a population over probably 7,000 or 8,000, and it's probably about 3,500 now, 2,500, 3,500. Typical small town Americana kind of stuff. But they are noted for their murals. And this is the mural that I have been wanting to get for a long time. And I was down here scouting last week and realized that what I need is sunlight on the front of these buildings. But because these buildings are facing kind of to the northwest, there's only a period of about 2 weeks right around the winter solstice where the front of these buildings get sun. Getting a sunrise here in the morning during the winter is really difficult because of our proximity to the lake. The air is warmer over the open water, so clouds naturally form on the horizon. So it's difficult to get a sunrise. But we got one this morning. I'm just waiting for that sun to move into position. It rose behind that house there you see on your left. And I'm waiting for it to kind of get behind those elm trees there. so that it will shine down this road and onto the front of the building. You can see it kind of catching some of that now. But the beauty of this, what I really like about this particular scene from this particular angle, is that it reminds me of an Edward Hopper painting. Just the simplicity of it. We have the square right in the middle of our frame with the two triangular peaks, the gable peaks of the Codan feed store building, and then of the granary behind it there to the far left. And of course the murals just really help make it. The brick, it looks like the brick on this Codan building might be Cream City brick from Milwaukee, but I can't be sure. But this building dates back to just after the Civil War. All right, the sun is starting to shoot down the lane here now. It's only going to be a few more minutes before we're able to take our shot. Clouds are moving in. Actually, the time that I need is between around 7:47 and 8:15. That's when that sun will be shining down this road here. The sun's trying to break through. There's a lot of clouds on the horizon now. It's lots of traffic for a little town. Everybody heading off to work. Okay. I'll show you on the Photo Pills app here. This orange line is where the sun's rising. That blue dot is where I'm standing. And you can see that as the sun rises and kind of sweeps across the sky, low in the sky here, being the 27th of December. But it'll shine down the street here for about 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. And hopefully, these clouds up above will have cleared by then, and we can get some direct sunlight. Don't always want direct, harsh sunlight, but for this kind of Edward Hopper look, it's exactly what I'm looking for this photo. I just love the details of this Codan feed store building. The old brick, the arched windows, the arched brick above the windows. The windows themselves are arched. All throughout that design remains. And then at the top of the gable, there's just this little ornamentation at the very top of the gable. Simple, understated, really elegant. No detail was overlooked in terms of its overall continuity. Even the arch over the recessed doorway, and inside the recessed doorway is another little arched frame mailbox, or I can't tell what that is from here. Looks like it might be a mailbox slot or some type of window to conduct business through. And the rest of the building kind of course, added onto over the years with its, sheet metal siding, awning over it. It's just beautiful. I love it. Come on, don't bunch up, clouds. The shadows aren't quite as nice as that sun were lower. Just off the horizon, sweeping down the street here. Well, there's always 2 weeks next December. I can try to get this shot if I'm not happy with these results today. It's not like I have to travel very far to get here. So I hope you enjoyed it, and that take these home now, download them, see if we got anything decent or if we have to wait until next December. So until next time, thanks for watching, everyone. First, I'd like to mention that I can think of no finer example or collection of contiguous buildings on the Dore Peninsula that better represent the once thriving agricultural lifeblood of this region. They span 3 centuries of commercial activity. They're still in use today, and they remain relatively unchanged. I feel we're lucky to have them, and I'm honored to photograph and memorialize them. And I hope that you can appreciate them too. It isn't exactly the effect I was going for, but it's close. Still, I think it retains many of the qualities that I imagine Edward Hopper might find appealing. I'm satisfied with this result overall, I guess, but I'm going to keep this location in mind for a return engagement next December 21st, weather permitting. Well, that about does it for me. If you found this content interesting or useful, please punch the thumbs up button below to help me grow the channel. Leave a comment if you like. I always enjoy hearing your perspectives, and I answer when I can. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Ring the bell icon too, so that you can be notified when the next episode of Behind the Door is posted. Thank you ever so much. Until next time, take care of yourself, and we'll see you down the road.